And then this next story here from Kyle Anzalone is kind of related. Ukrainians turn against war but are afraid to speak out. So as the war in Ukraine nears the end of its second year, Ukrainians are turning against fighting and towards diplomacy. One former official said that Ukrainian soldiers are currently fighting and dying for nothing. So this is another Ukrainian official. This was also reported by the Times, who said, quote, "Many Ukrainians are growing tired and weary of the war." One Ukrainian military source admitted that average Ukrainians were talking of a truce, yet there were questions around what the price of the truce would be, end quote. Most people in Ukraine wanted a truce, but they were afraid to admit it. And this is according to a political Mykhaylo Shaplaiha. Definitely butchered his name. He's a Ukrainian former vice ombudsman of Ukraine, which is kind of like a human rights official. He said that there was an atmosphere of total mistrust and fear in Ukraine, and anyone who dared to think of a truce would be labeled as an outcast and a traitor. So Zelensky's kind of in a similar position to Netanyahu, I think. It's not that we're seeing polls that want him to step down, but Zaluzhny, who's the Ukrainian commander-in-chief, their top general, the public trusts him much more, according to polls, and he's considered a potential candidate if Zelensky ever allows presidential elections to happen. But you got to figure, if this war does end and there's a peace deal and Ukraine has to cede a big chunk of its territory, I mean, Zelensky, politically, he's going to be done then. So he also has an interest to keep this going no matter, and he doesn't seem to be concerned with how many Ukrainian soldiers are going to die as this thing drags on.